Okay, Eric, how you doing? I'm looking at your writing here, and I think that you've made some really, really super interesting choices here. Haven't seen the original photograph, but we'll be able to take a look at that in your final submission with the master PSD document. So we'll be able to remove the painterly effects and see that the actual base photograph. But I think that one really super interesting thing you've done is introduce color, and it definitely adds a mood, definitely adds a good style and a good mood to the portrait. And I think that's really super interesting. One of my favorite areas is the play between light and dark that we see on the left-hand side of the dog and then the right-hand side of the dog's face. Um, or the left side as we look at it and the right side showing the shadow area. I think that's really, really interesting. Really nice job of presenting light in this portrait. I love the colors too. I think it was a really interesting dynamic decision to go ahead and sample different colors to place in here. And you've done so in a manner that's extremely consistent. So are we looking at a realistic painting, a portrait of the dog? Absolutely not. We're looking at some very, very tasteful artistic embellishments and something that creates a very, very high degree of visual engagement. So I think in that regard, you've done just a fantastic job. A couple of areas I would recommend. It seems like the ball was rushed. The toy. It just seems like that was rushed a little bit. And this area right here seems like it was rushed a little bit too, as well. And the reason I say that is because we've got these gorgeous, deliberate paint strokes right here. And oh yeah, right through here. But right here, it's just seems a little bit rushed right there. And then the ball is, yeah, I'm not finding the same wonderful attributes in the stroke quality of the ball that I'm finding in the dog. Additionally, I think the background is kind of lacking any sort of painterly effect at all. So it creates a nice separation but back from the background, but it sacrifices harmony with the background, and that the background is much, much different than the foreground. For that reason, I would recommend maybe trying to introduce some colors and some stroke techniques into the background. Other than that, just really, really a fantastic job. I love it. Okay, so yeah, try those changes for your final submission. And if you have any questions at all, please let me know. I'll be glad to clarify anything that is not specifically clear at this time. All right, great job. Thank you very much.